Okay, everyone. It's time to put on your listening ears, thinking caps, and laughing shoes. It's time for the Doc and Amy Show with your sweethearts of the airwaves who would agree to disagree. Well, sometimes. Take it away, Doc and Amy.
All right, we'll just take it away right now. We just enjoyed the Cut Time Gospel Hour there. I love that. We're here with someone who's erstwhile known as Silent John. I've picked that up.
John.
I have heard that, yes.
That's great.
No, I didn't coin that phrase, but we want to welcome John here. He does all the hard work of the show, trying to keep us on the air and fielding all the phone calls and things like that. This is the Doc and Amy Show at 5 o'clock on Sunday. Just as always, we want to remind you that our call-in numbers are. Our call-in number is, or are, there are 7 numbers, 227-1360. That's, of course, area code 856 for those of you outside New Jersey. What are you going to call it? Whatever. 1-800-STUPIDITY. Anyway, I want to welcome Amy.
Thanks for welcoming me. Welcome me.
Well, I'm regretting it already. No,
that's very sweet of you.
Amy is the brains of the Doc and Amy Show, and we come here every Sunday basically to waste a lot of time. We want to also tell you that www.thedocandamyshow.com is our website. You can go on there. I want to remind everybody that we do have an active caption contest. There's a photograph up there. On our second page, it says "Contact Us." You can look at that picture, see how it moves you, and then write a caption.
If you see the picture, you'll know why I'm laughing.
Yes, it's not a moving picture, but you'll know. And there is a prize. It's called "Send the Winner to Dinner," and what we're going to do is take the best caption and treat some folks to dinner. We'll let you know how that works out as we go. Of course.
Can I enter that contest and win dinner?
No, I've heard your captions and your depictions of the humor behind pictures, and no.
Then how about you just take me to dinner?
I did that already.
Oh. Okay,
Jesus,
fine.
we ran for the border, remember? Okay.
Yeah, he's a big spender there, Taco Bell. And that was like, what, a month ago?
But it's so healthy.
Oh, yeah, it's
whatever.
Great.
It's like beans and bread. How do you get healthier than that? Okay, whatever. Okay, oh boy, this is off to a roaring start already.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so do call us 227-1360. Take part in that caption contest. See if we can, get some good funny input to that. We may have a guest later. I haven't determined that completely. Fella, and we'll be talking about some things there as well. Amy has done her usual magic and come up with some things from the news that are very abstract, and we want to see what kind of things she has for us. If she'll just glean that from her paperwork.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Amy.
Hello. How are you today?
Are
you doing okay?
I'm just fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Darn.
Thank you. Yeah, I made breakfast, and
he did make me breakfast. It was really good.
I'm still living, so apparently, I did something right.
I'm still living, so apparently you did something right.
Well, your time's not up.
No, it was very delicious.
Yeah, it's
and very sweet of you.
About 7 p.m. You're going to start to spasm.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Well, the Curari does it.
You just wait till after the show.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Trying to convince her still.
So anyway, I'm on the internet this week, just perusing a little bit, trying to keep things a little more upbeat because
I love it when you speak French style.
I'm trying to keep things upbeat, because of the Boston Marathon debacle, and trying to look for some fun upbeat stories. So I go to the Yahoo homepage.
Yahoo.
Do
you Yahoo? I do.
Okay.
I will later. Anyway.
That's a private matter. Oh, you don't need to bring that up here. So it says, the headline, which I did not tell you this, but it said, Johnny Depp likes wearing women's clothes. This is on the homepage.
What a huge surprise.
I know. I was like, shocker, like we all didn't know that already. But anyway, so I click on the article, and
he's so estrogenic.
I know, estrogenic.
I don't know.
He's pretty estrogenic. So So anyway, I click on the article, and it's actually apparently he was in Las Vegas for the opening of his new movie, which is The Lone Ranger, in Yahoo Movies.
Oh, he plays Tonto.
Doesn't? Yeah, is that what he
I
plays?
think so.
Oh, okay.
Is that right, John?
I do not know.
Just go back to sleep, dude.
This is
It's all
what
right.
you do. You just say yes and nod your head. Yeah.
You're supposed to just agree with whatever happens.
Everything,
That's
right, exactly. And
You're,
then you'll be in good
you
shape.
signed the waiver, right?
Oh boy. So anyway, Yahoo Movies is interviewing him, and they ask him what his next role. What do you want to play? Like, you've done a lot in your career, played a lot of different characters. What do you want to play next? And he said, Carol Channing. I mean, she's fantastic. So apparently he wants to play Carol Channing.
And who doesn't?
Yeah. So they asked Carol Channing about that.
Yeah.
And we have a little snippet from her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love that Tommy Depp. He's just amazing. Whatever.
Tommy Depp.
Spring the clip on me.
Oh my God. So,
She's so amazing.
yeah, and you know what she sound? It's like, to do a little math here. I just want to have a little math.
Oh, they said there wouldn't be any math.
So
Oh, crap.
Carol Channing plus creepy equals Peter Lorre.
Okay.
It's so true, though.
That's right. I love my eggs. Their skin was so soft. You could cut it with a fork. Whatever. Okay.
Isn't it true, though?
Kinda, yeah.
It really is. It's like,
you mix Tommy Depp with Peter Lorre, and you get 3/4 of a man.
oh my God, that's so wrong.
Tommy Depp is so wrong.
Tommy Depp. That's what we're gonna call him from now on.
I don't. It doesn't matter. Call him
Call
Sally
him
Depp.
Tommy
It won't
Depp,
matter.
Sally Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Johnny Deppford.
Johnny Depp.
We could call him that.
Yeah, we could.
And the whole town would be up in arms against us. I mean,
Yeah.
outside the radio station with flaming torches and pitchforks.
He'll be flaming, all right.
Well, that's appropriate. Yes, because he sure is.
No, he's like, I don't know, like the Pirates of the
The word
Caribbean
maggot
thing?
comes to mind. I think I'm mispronouncing it.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
you are. No, the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, I watched the first one, and I'm like, really? Like, were pirates so effeminate?
He was like
I don't get it.
He was like Captain Stubing's niece on the Love Boat. That's what he reminded me of right there. He was hi.
Vicky, remember? It was Vicky. That was her name. The Love Boat.
Blow me down. Whatever.
Yeah. No, what was up with that? I'm like, I put on this was, however long ago, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. Caribbean.
It's the two B's, Caribbean. Yeah.
Okay. When I said however you want to say it, I didn't really mean that.
Oh, well, that was a rhetorical statement. Not even a
It was.
rhetorical question.
Yes.
Please don't respond. Okay.
No, when I put it on, and I'm like, really? Like, I thought it was going to be this, like, manly, testosterone-filled, action-packed.
It was like Pirates Gone Wild. Yeah.
It was. It was like, woohoo!
okay,
Yeah, he's like
whatever.
whipping his scarf at pirates' butts and stuff. Like,
Let me show you my peg leg.
yeah, I know. It was.
I don't
I'm
know.
like, what is going on? And then they had Keira Knightley.
I don't know.
She's like the woman in there, like the protagonist or antagonist.
Is she really a woman, or is she another Johnny
Yeah,
Depp?
she was, and they had them kind of like playing off each other, and I'm like,
Ooh.
really? Like, I just don't get it.
They were trying to attract the lesbian demographic.
I don't know. It was just really weird. But anyway, I think we talked enough about Tommy Boy.
I know. I don't know. Is it hot in here?
Is it hot here?
I don't know. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. So this week, as we all know, on Monday there was a bombing at the Boston Marathon.
There was.
And
before we go on, of course, we
sympathize.
we sympathize. We're empathetic to that. Our hearts go out to all of those
Yes.
who were affected by that.
Absolutely.
However,
Now we're
because
gonna
we
make-
are who we are going to move on with what we do. So please, if you're offended, Call us at 227-1360.
Or there's something on your radio. It's called a knob.
Just
turn it off.
Just call it. I don't care. It's a
No,
bomb
but seriously,
threat. Just call
we feel bad, obviously, but you have to make fun of something.
We're doing our part for race relations.
Yeah, we are. So
Get it, marathon race.
Never
mind. Just do what you do.
That was really good.
Shut
So
up.
this kind of struck me, and this really doesn't have anything specifically to do with the marathon.
He's over here. I'm looking at John. He's over here playing some kind of video game. On his
No,
computer.
he's like trying to plot his escape route.
He's saying 58 minutes I can run for my life.
Are
Okay.
these people going to kill us or
That's right.
flipping crazy? So anyway, so I'm reading, I was following this all week, and Friday night, in fact, you and a friend of ours was over, and we were talking, and
Of course I was over. I
saying,
lived there.
did they catch this guy yet? And we were like, no. And I went inside to get a drink or whatever. They were outside
She drinks
watching
a lot,
the kids,
John.
and not that kind of drink.
She's
And
drunk right now.
Actually, it was that kind of drink.
Yes, it was. Oh, boy.
That's very rare. It's once every 2 weeks. I'll have a little sip of something.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
rest
a
of the time
big
she has great big sips.
Yeah. Whatever. So I go in,
I'm ready
and
for
here
my
they
close-up,
just
Mr. DeMille.
they just caught they were catching this guy. They found him. It was really weird. So, but anyway, I was following.
And it was
all
Tommy
week.
Depp.
It was Tommy Depp. Yeah. I was following him all week, but one story, and I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday that I read about the story. Apparently, people were up in arms because John King, who is a CNN reporter, he reported and quoted a law enforcement officer. Now, he did not say this; he was simply quoting someone else.
Okay.
And stated that the subject in question, who was wanted, was a dark-skinned man. Okay.
I understand. Okay, so it was not him making
He was
the statement.
not making that statement.
Some sheriffs, some police officers,
Yes.
some
Yes.
National Guardsmen, Barack Obama. Somebody said this is a dark-skinned guy.
Right. They said, who were you? He was interviewing the guy, and they were asking him to describe
A
who he was
benign
looking
description.
for, and the law enforcement said he's a man, in his early 20s, and he's dark-skinned. That's what he said. So John King was simply quoting that.
Okay.
Well, so
This is going somewhere, I swear, John.
So they were riffing on him, about this, like, not riffing on him, but they were busting his chops about this. So now CNN, none of the reporters can call anybody dark skinned. They have to refer them as the opposite of Michael Jackson.
Okay.
No, because they don't want to offend people.
I don't. Who? Oh God.
Now
How about we just get away from the thin-skinned people and not let them respond to anything?
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, and I want to lighten it up a little bit, so
Okay.
we do have a little song.
All right.
Dark skinned man. we just
Okay.
You know,
in the
just
middle of
for-
it, did they actually say black eye?
they did. I think they
that?
said black tie.
Black tie.
Not
okay.
black tie.
I was gonna say, what's the big hoopla now? What is?
No, I didn't want anybody to feel offended, so I just thought I'd play a little song for them.
crazy about a dark-skinned man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
just
that's
to make-
rumor has it you'll
I don't
never
want
go
there
back.
to be any hard feelings, so I just want to lighten the mood a little bit and play a little song.
Okay.
I mean, everybody loves ZZ Top.
What's under these circumstances, it's going to be the NAAZZ is going to give us trouble, or KK Top. Somebody is going to call in here.
Top.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
KKK Top.
Oh Jesus, Carrot Top. Somebody.
Yeah.
we saw Carrot Top today. What?
Oh my God.
What an egregious looking human being. I mean.
Yeah, we went on the Chive, and they have all. Have you ever been on the Chive, John?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
God!
so funny.
We got a hit on John here. Every time we say, "Have you ever seen this movie? Have you ever done this?" It's never anything. The guy is always in here, so he's seen the Chive.
Yes.
Okay, now we're 1 for what? 10.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
but see, he's cool.
We're trying to figure out what we can do to communicate to kind of get John involved here, and
Yeah.
the things that so the chive is good, safe ground here. We
Yeah.
can discuss the chive with John. Okay, good. That's one. Okay,
That's one.
that's one.
then
have
I'll
you ever
move on
seen
next
like the Tonight Show?
The Tonight Show?
Yeah,
I
I don't think your mic is on. I can't hear you.
I don't watch the Tonight Show.
No, I don't usually watch the Tonight Show.
Oh, there we go.
I mean,
We couldn't hear John the whole time.
So okay, that's not. It's the chive. We got the chive, not the Tonight Show.
I don't watch the Tonight Show.
You ever play Mario Brothers?
play Mario Brothers.
Okay,
I've played it
that's two.
before.
All right.
I got it.
Bing,
I got
bing,
it.
bing, bing.
Do you eat food?
I do eat food.
There we go.
Okay,
See, we
write-
got another
okay,
one.
write these down.
Eat
Okay.
food.
Yes,
Breathe.
we've got food and chive, which could be we could combine this.
Heart beats.
Yes, we've got. You ever
No.
been in the emergency room?
I have been in the emergency room.
Okay, write that down.
Public drunkenness.
That's where I didn't say the drunk tank. I said the emergency room.
No, so we're looking at these pictures on the chive today. Some of them were a little
chive
racy.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Carrot Top, oh my God, he looked like his head exploded and they pasted it back together.
Yeah,
or
he was
something.
Humpty Dumpty. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's like, oh wow.
No, he was Joan Rivers in a red wig. Basically, it was egregious.
Yeah, it was really,
Yeah.
really bad.
He said lips like that. There should be a hook in them. To quote Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, we get on like the Onion, not so much. That's more news stories, but we get on the Chive, and they have those weird pictures or like pictures of the week with people doing funny things. And one of them was a little kid bending over and sticking her finger in like the cat's butt or
The
something.
dog's, no,
the dog's butt. It was
she was behind a
so
dog,
nasty.
had the tail up like she's opening the hood of a car. I got her finger right in his
Oh
backside.
God, you're like really.
I'm like, what do you know? He's a quart low. What are you checking here?
No, but it's addictive. You just keep flipping through, and then the other one that we get addicted.
I hope
to.
it's not
I
addictive because we
remember-
got dogs that live all around us.
Remember one weekend this was like a year ago. We put on Whose Line Is It Anyway on YouTube, and I swear to God, it was like 11 hours of it.
Oh,
we just
yeah.
watched
Oh, yeah.
over. I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? Like, it's addictive.
A
It's
bomb
so
should have gone
funny.
off at that marathon
Yeah.
because we couldn't stop.
Yeah, you just get on there, and it just gets. It's hard to find good stuff on the internet
because
though. Most
Drew
of it's
Carey
junk.
is so talented.
No, Drew Carey doesn't really do anything on there.
Hello, yeah, that's kind of where I was going.
It's
with
Ryan
that.
Stiles and Wayne
It's
Brady
the crew
and-
cut and the fancy glasses.
Yeah,
that
those
really
guys
attract
are,
everybody.
and apparently they're bringing it back now. Drew Carey's not going to host it.
Thank God.
And I think they said Ryan Stiles is coming back.
Good.
And the bald guy, Colin.
And Rafferty or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Colin
he's really funny, and I
Powell.
like that.
Colin
chick-
Powell. That's his
Colin
name.
Powell. Yeah, Colin Powell's going on.
He's a funny guy, boy.
Yeah, whatever. No, and then I don't know if Wayne Brady. He has his own show now. Wait, his show was canceled, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he was really funny on that.
Yeah.
He was great with the songs and stuff.
Oh, nobody does a hodown like Wayne.
No,
Brady.
he's a big.
Nobody could get a
hoedown.
hoedown like Wayne Brady. So, are we still on?
Oh yeah, we're still on the air.
I'll keep checking.
Okay. Yeah, so
We're only 18 minutes into it. I knew that.
he's
Okay.
playing Beethoven right now, and we're just listening to ourselves talk.
I see. Well, Beethoven was a funny guy too. I mean,
was?
I can only imagine what was going through his head when he wrote the piece "Air on a G String." Okay. Apparently
Oh my god!
back in his day, the strippers weren't on a strict diet or something. I don't know. But, no, I swear, you look it up. It's a fact.
Oh my god! Just the way you say it.
And Fur Elise. Apparently, there were no Brazilians either. Go on, darling. Bail me out here, please.
Well, I don't no, just the apparently, last week Congress met or the week before last and voted on this gun bill.
At some point, they met. We don't remember when it was.
They don't remember when it was,
They're
but-
always out of session.
But they voted on the gun bill, and I don't even know why there's a Congress anymore. We could save $100 million a year because we don't need Congress because
No.
Obama just signs executive orders. So whatever. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
And I voted for him. So I just have.
Can we get one of the commandos to call in here?
I am not a commando. That I am not. I just have
I'm
take
commando
issue with
right
what
now, actually.
the activity that just
I'm
happened.
not even wearing socks.
My feet are going commando today. We're on the way over.
Totally.
He's like, I'm not wearing socks. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to pull the car over. Like, why are you telling me that? Wow.
It's
Thanks
like
for
magic.
the 411.
It's like magic. She turned into a motel. Whatever.
Oh my God. So anyway,
What the heck are we talking
I
about
don't
over here?
know. We're going crazy today.
Who's paying for this?
I don't know. Not me.
It's in the
So
folder.
they voted on the gun bill. That was
Yes,
a big
yes.
debacle. But and people say that it went on too long past the whole issue that happened, the school shooting last year,
Right,
and,
of course.
and all that stuff. So they wanted to get a bill passed about the Boston bombings, like right away,
Yeah.
before the dust settled. That came out wrong. Okay, I meant before things cooled off.
And they're still working on the
I just did it again.
they're still working on the bill passing about the Boston Tea Party. They're still working on that
They're
one.
still working on that one.
Okay.
So apparently they're penning a bill right now that would make owning or selling a pressure cooker illegal. And apparently the chefs on Food Network are up in arms. They're really
Oh,
really
yeah, like
mad.
that one fat guy. What's his name?
Mario Batali.
Mario Batali. Mario Batali is going to, protest this. He's going to lead the 1,000,000-pound march. It's going to be him and Paula Dean. That's it.
Hey, whatever works. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's
it's-
simple. There's no traffic congestion.
Right. What's the worst thing to get? Some
Got to
butter.
roll a couple people down the street. and
Yeah,
you're
that's
good.
right. It's a
You know what I mean?
Somebody might launch a butter bomb at him or something.
A butter bomb. Yeah. So, and then also in reference to the Boston bombings, CNN did a poll asking most people about Chechnya, and apparently most people think Chechnya is that seafood restaurant down the street.
Most people, when you say Chechnya, say "God bless you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people don't.
Yeah, this is not the hub of world events.
Yeah, people aren't very savvy or knowledgeable about geography.
Anything.
People still just remember the USSR, and they don't realize that the country split and became different countries.
about a dozen ways. Yeah.
Yeah. They think,
fractured, like exploded.
Apparently, a lot of people confuse Chechnya with Czechoslovakia,
Right.
which is crazy to me. I don't really understand.
A lot of people, confuse paninis with grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's crazy.
That's
now
ridiculous.
one thing confusing two countries, but you don't mess with sandwiches.
I confuse Carol Channing with Johnny Depp for years now. Before even
Tommy Depp, do you mean?
Tommy Depp, whatever.
Yeah, Tommy Depp.
Whoever that homo is. I don't know.
Yeah. Stop. Be nice. Oh my
I was.
gosh. One of our two listeners just turned off the radio.
Well, that's okay. At least we still have half our demographic.
What are you gonna do? Yeah. So it was a challenging week, and it wasn't very funny.
And it still isn't,
No,
apparently.
we're
But you can call
following
us at
suit. That's why.
227-1360 and add to this non-funniness, please. We're still looking for input, okay? We still have the caption contest.
Yeah.
I can't urge you strongly enough to go to www.thedocandamyshow.com and take a look at that picture. See if you can, what kind of thought that it spurs in your
really exciting.
crazy mind there. I know I chose it personally, and I have a million captions waiting to happen. Go check that out, and just write on that same page. You can send us your caption for that picture, and the winner we will send to dinner. And
Ooh,
what was the other?
that was a little rhyme.
And last week we did a trivia question.
We did, and nobody called.
No one called.
I couldn't
can't-
believe it.
I don't understand it. Surely somebody out there still has the radio on.
Maybe.
We were listening to the previous program on the way here, as and we listened to. I listen to the station all the time.
So do
whenever
I. I
out
put
and
it
about.
on.
Yeah, and it's because
It's a family.
yes,
We all
that's
have to stick
right.
together.
So call it.
So call it.
Talk to cousin Amy.
Cousin Amy.
No, we have a lot of there's a lot of fun stuff that happens on the show and on the station rather, and not on the show, of course not. I mean, that's stupid.
God, that wouldn't make any sense.
But we did have a trivia question last week, and the answer was John Quincy Adams.
Yes.
Maybe I can think of another trivia question.
That's a cool name, Quincy. Nobody names their kid Quincy anymore.
That's because after that show, nobody wanted to.
What show?
Quincy?
Oh.
Duh.
No, I thought
the
it was
Beverly
something,
Hillbillies.
something Quincy or Quincy something something or something
Quincy
something.
Medical Examiner or whatever with
I
Jack
remember
Klugman.
that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was on when I was a kid.
Yeah, you wouldn't name your kid. If your kid looked like him, you would have it, euthanized.
Really?
Oh, he was an ugly guy.
Yeah, he was a little goofy looking, like real skinny.
No.
And his face
Jerry
was like-
Lewis was goofy looking. He was Elephant Man egregious.
Elephant Man.
No,
egregious.
I'm not kidding. Did you see the nose on this guy?
Yeah, he had a pretty big nose.
It had its own spinoff. Basically.
Yeah, it's own spin off.
The guy was not really a leading man type. It was really,
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I mean, I didn't watch that. I was too young to watch it, but my parents did. And I remember Saint Elsewhere.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
With Ed Begley Jr.
Yes.
Yes, he
Whatever
carried
happened to
that
him?
show, boy.
Oh yeah. Probably the only show he
He's
carried.
the only albino in nighttime television. I don't know. It was,
No, there's some good old shows, man.
and there's
about.
and there's some good albinos up and coming too. We're keeping our eyes open for that. What else do you have from the news?
Okay.
Darling? I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from the dark skin thing, so I went albino.
Oh, okay. There you go.
A
See?
reactionary. I go the opposite direction.
All the albinos
What
are
the heck do I know?
Are gonna call
Albino, do I
not?
know?
And we said albino, not albano. Just so there's
That's
no
right.
confusion.
We don't want to take any crap over that. No. Right. So if you're an albino, please call us at 227-1360. Anybody, everybody out there, please. And I'm going to, in the next, it's 5:26. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to come up with a trivia question that we will spend a half an hour waiting for an answer. If somebody wins it, then we will give them that
And
gift card.
I am going to hold my breath till somebody calls. Okay, I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say, there is a God.
Wrong. It's just wrong.
Woof. No, like the Harley, the neighbor's dog, came out today, and he was sitting. He was so relaxed. Somebody came out. Usually, he's just like a crazy dog. You know?
Yeah.
He's lying belly down in the grass, and he looks at him and goes, and it sounded exactly like he went woof. That was it. I'm like, what are you smoking, dude?
A couple tours down, he put his head up. He's like, woof. You were cracking up. I'm like, what was that? What is your mom giving you, man? Like,
Yo, dude. Woof.
Xanax or something. He was like, woof.
Woof, y'all.
It was
I don't-
hilarious.
I have no idea. Okay, how about this? Yes, this is our Jeopardy question of the day. All right, here we go. This is because I'm a former coin collector, very avid coin collector in the past until they were all stolen from me.
On a lighter note.
Oh no, my lighters were stolen too. Thank you very much. I don't have a Zippo left.
Yeah.
No. What year was Lincoln first featured on the penny? And bonus points if you can give me the initials of the designer of that most famous, most expensive penny now. Okay, so the first time Lincoln appeared on the penny, not that Indian, Lincoln, when was he put on the penny?
As in Abraham Lincoln.
No, Lincoln Log.
No, I just want to make the big Lincoln log on the.
Well, I don't know about his diet, but whatever.
And the initials of the designer?
Well, see, there's a very famous penny from that year. That
Penny?
first penny.
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 Okay, there you go.
Cool. There was a big controversy about the initials of the designer being on the penny.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they actually shrunk them down, and with a magnifying glass you can still see them on some later
okay.
pennies. Anyway, because of the inherent value of this broadcast, I decided to use the penny as our benchmark for trivia. So the first penny with Abraham Lincoln's profile on there, on the obverse, please let us know. 227-1360. You could win dinner on us.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, last time I drove an ambulance, I had dinner on me. But, that was after the Ipecac. Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Anyway, so...
Well, if you're so good, you take over.
So this week, there was the Boston
yes, we
marathon
established, yeah,
issue. But I'm trying to do a little segue here.
Ooh.
To loop us back in.
Back up, John. She's segueing.
I'm segueing. There was also an explosion in Texas at a fertilizer plant, which actually killed and injured more people than the Boston Marathon, but did not get given enough attention.
Not a good week.
Yeah. So the bad news is that the explosion leveled the town and killed and injured many. The good news is that Fannie Oakley of the town said there's a 99% chance that her begonias will win at the state fair this year.
Yes, for all that airborne fertilizer.
Yeah.
It's raining fertilizer.
Yep.
Ammonium nitrate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's other things also that fall in line with that. I guess the bad news, I guess people are probably upset that they're going to, over the next year, they're going to have to mow their lawns twice a day.
Yeah, it would stink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, fertilizer does.
Yeah.
But apparently this cloud that drifted from Texas over Colorado's Denver pot celebration, apparently next year that's going to be like twice as big. Hello.
So it's good news, bad news.
Yeah. Well, there's always both sides of the thing. Fertilizer makes things grow. In that, it's a good thing. And apparently, the actor that played Webster, decided to go to Texas and inhale as much as he could. Maybe he'll break the 4-foot mark.
Yeah. No, well, actually, he's 4'3".
Oh, Jesus. 5-foot mark.
There you go.
I've been corrected again.
Can you imagine being 4'3"?
I can well imagine it.
Well, I guess we all were 4'3".
Can you see me?
Yeah. We were all 4'3" at one point.
And I'm still waiting to break that mark myself. No.
Yeah, that was a shame.
On a good day in the right shoes and good posture, I can break 5'5" probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think with no
He's
shoes
yawning again.
and bad
Jeez, what time do you go to bed, dude?
How do I go to bed?
Yeah.
Around 1.
What are you, his dad?
Huh? No, I'm just wondering. We're sitting here right now. Every time I look over, he's yawning.
Yeah, I don't know what. I got good sleep last night too.
Yeah,
Did
but
you?
he's stuck in a room. There's nothing to look at.
This is kind of my point.
He's like trapped. Like he can't leave.
This is what he lives
boring.
for, and we're boring the crap out of him.
No, but it's you're stuck. You're like trapped in the chair, and you can't get out.
I know.
You can't leave for an hour.
I know. I feel like that at home, darling.
Oh my God. No, it becomes boring.
I'm not going to say a word.
And he can't even play solitaire or anything because it would make too much noise. He can't do anything.
He's got a computer right there. That's probably what he's doing all the time.
Oh, you think he's playing solitaire?
Okay. I hope that's what that sound is.
So wrong.
One thing I would like to do, if I can change up here a little bit, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Why not? It's half
your name comes first. Why
half
not?
my show.
Yeah.
What the heck? I met a gentleman this last week.
Yeah.
It was incredible. The guy, and I'm trying to consolidate, to shorten this up as much as I can. He did not start to sing until he was 79 years old. Okay, guy's name is Louis V. Okay, very ebullient gentleman, very friendly.
Ooh, ebullient.
Yes, like soup. No, he was
things like soup. You know what I'm saying?
The dude is like a little beef, little chicken. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Minestrone. Anyway, I'm drunk. No, but I met
that would explain things, but it doesn't.
It always explains it when you are.
Yeah.
I met him. We had a wonderful conversation, and he gave me one of those newfangled compact discs.
Wow.
That he recorded.
That's rare.
I know. I mean, I don't know. I got an 8-track player in my car. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
But it right next to the gramophone.
Yeah.
But I listened to this.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy hasn't been singing that long. I mean, he started when he was 79.
Yeah.
And he's belting out the old standards. So
Yeah.
I told him that I was going to play one of these on the show, and I hope he's listening. Maybe we can get him to call in and chat with him as well. what I'd like to do is play the first cut off his CD. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. You guys listen to this. I really enjoyed it. So
this is not a professional singer. This man,
he is now
just sings in his spare time.
He's on the radio. He's going out.
Now.
He's
made
going
his
out
debut.
worldwide on www.wnjcradio.com. For those of you listening who want to catch the screaming audio of this program, whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, here is Louis V singing the first cut of the CD. Anytime now.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless she needs you all the way. Through the good or mean years, and for all those in between years, come what may. Who knows where the roads will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way. So if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way.
Okay, that was
Louis V.
Louis V. That was all the way, of course, and we played it all the way through. I was amazed when I heard this.
Well, I walked in. I'm like, did you buy a Dean Martin CD or something?
that was not deep.
No, that's who it sounds like. I think he's
Or
that's
Frank
who he
Sinatra.
Or Frank Sinatra. They sound very similar. I think the voices do.
Well, they all sounded like to me.
No, I know
do
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
But you just put it in, and I'm like, who the heck's that? You know? Wow, that's some.
I wish I had that little. You should turn the light on, though. Anyway, yeah. Lyndon, is that you? That's an old joke. Never mind.
Anyway.
Yes.
That was pretty
thank
cool.
you, Louis. And if you're out there listening, I hope so. I told him we would be honoring our listeners with that particular piece. So if you're out there, Louis, call us in. Call us in. I did that every
us
time.
in.
Call us in. Talk us down.
Yo, call us in.
Talk us off
Yo.
the ledge. No, call in and we'll do a little meet and greet right here on the radio. Anybody, of course, is welcome to call in. We have several reasons to do so. Number one, you can fall in the category of chatter, complaints, jokes, sharing, anything like that. You can also call in to participate in our trivia contest, which I just spilled a couple of minutes ago.
Now, do you know the answer to this?
I absolutely know the answer to this.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to do.
I just wanted to
how do you
sure.
make tritium? I'm going to ask something I know the answer to, and also, we're trying to send somebody to dinner. Nobody wants to play, but
I'll go.
I'm going to make
me
you
to dinner.
dinner, sweetheart.
Oh, I'd rather go out.
Well, you don't like spam? No. There are myriad reasons to call into the show. They can't possibly be all delineated in 1 hour. But please do if you feel the urge, the need, you're moved to discuss anything with us. 227-1360, and of course visit www.thedocandamyshow.com. To hear archive shows, to see our pictures, to see that crazy picture.
The caption
that's part of the caption contest, of course. That could win you something.
It could.
And whatever. Have some fun.
Yeah.
You can send us a message right there on the website. It's like magic.
Do you know what I love?
I hope so.
Coffee. That's what I love. No, I really. You know how I feel about my coffee.
I love me some coffee. Yeah.
I love me some Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah, you're enjoying some right now.
And Starbucks is pretty good too. I actually have a gift card for Starbucks.
Really?
Yes.
You should take
So
me
we'll have
to dinner.
visit.
Yes.
At Starbucks?
Yeah. Have a cookie. Yeah.
A muffin. Let's split
Well,
a muffin.
What's crazy to me? I mean, now in the mornings, I need coffee. Okay,
Me too. I really do.
I am not a human being until I get my coffee in the morning. And I go into these places. I'm standing in line in Starbucks, and I invariably I look up ahead of me 2 or 3 spaces, and this goofy broad is actually ordering her coffee, and it's like, I want a half calf latte, primo, mucho, gratia, blah, 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 sprinkles and chocolate and parfait and whipped cream and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, get out of line! I just want coffee. If she was one space back, I'd be giving her a slappuccino. You know what I'm saying?
Slappuccino.
I'm not kidding. I'm just like, go talk to the clown. There's a space, there's a line for you. I'm not kidding. If you're an adult human being and you can't start your day without birthday cake in a cup, you get some help.
You go up to the counter, and the lady's like, well, what can I get you, sir, today? And you're like, I'll have a large coffee. And they security.
Is that venti? No, it's large. I don't know. Venti, it doesn't even mean large.
It's intimidating. Why can't it just be normal?
Venti does not mean large in Italian.
No, it doesn't.
I don't remember what it means.
No, it
like
doesn't
green,
mean large,
I think.
though. Yeah, no, it means...
Yeah, give me a large green coffee, whatever. Yeah. And with all the moons and the stars, and put it in that cup and put it right here. That's all I want. Okay.
With all the moons and the stars. Now I sound like someone from Chicago. I can't do that. I'm Irish.
The band?
No. Well, they're from Chicago, so I guess it could be, yeah.
They're with the Transit Authority there. They used to be.
Did they really?
Before they were just called Chicago, it was Chicago Transit Authority.
Yeah,
that was
and
before
they
your time.
changed their name?
Yes, because
there is a Chicago Transit Authority.
I think it was just because of the syllables involved. People just weren't getting it.
Yeah. You could just call them CSA.
It was like a soliloquy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I love Dunkin' Donuts. I just love. And speaking of,
I love Dunkin' my donuts too, but that's another story.
Speaking of ads, I think Doc has it's time to take a little break.
We weren't even speaking of ads. See how rough around the edges those segues still are. Anyway, yeah. Speaking of paper, Doc has some. Read from it, Doc. Whatever. No, but I would like to make mention of some folks that have very generously given us some of their ad copy to read.
I was waiting to see what you were going to say.
I have no idea what I'm saying at any time at all. No, but we'd like to. We just want to give folks, some information here, which we will, of course, do right now. And what we would like to say is that spring is here, And the folks at Western Pest want to remind you that it's time to inspect and treat for those nasty invaders that may be lurking in, on, or around your home. Now, our friends at Western Pest have been the go-to experts since 1928, and they can handle those home invaders for you, from the tiniest bug to some of the most persistent rodents. They've got it all covered. If you haven't had your home inspected yet, please give them a call at 1-800-544-BUGS. That's B-U-G-H-S. B-U-S-H-B-U-G. 1-800-544-BUGS, B-U-G-H, to schedule a visit from a highly trained and respected professional today.
B-U-G-S.
That's what I said.
You said B-U-G-H.
A couple of attempts ago. Yes, I did. It's 1-800-544-BUGS. To schedule a visit from a highly trained and respected professional today. Isn't this going smoothly? That Western Pest, your pest expert since 1928, and they're at 1-800-544-BUGS. That's B-U-G-S.
Yes.
Thank you, darling. And tell them you heard about it here very clumsily on the Doc and Amy Show at WNJC 1360. So thank you, Western Pest. They are out there busily eradicating those bugs and pests and things.
They're eradicators
all
of
time.
the first degree.
They are, yes, eradiculating.
Radiculating.
I don't know. I'm suffering from ridiculosis right now.
Yeah, you are.
Also, we would like to mention that our friends at the Out of Nowhere Comedy Tour have developed a kind of a new concept for the hands-on comedy market. They are doing not only stand-up comedy. If you have a venue for them, a little downtown watering hole, if you have a ballroom, a club, anything, they will drop in a comedy club program right there for you. Lots of comics. It's a good show. But they're also broadening their horizons. I heard about this, got a little input on it. They are doing roasts.
A roast.
Roasts.
Oh, I like
roasts.
Like roast chicken, roast.
Absolutely, darling. Could you turn off her mic, please? No, they are doing roasts. So if you have an honoree, someone who is being promoted, demoted,
Getting married,
executed,
divorced,
married, they have a promotion. Any kind of honorarium that might be in order for someone.
Gender changes work.
Please, yes. If you have that happening,
that would be.
I'm sure they can't wait to do something like that.
Good roast.
Yes. How did this get so
going off to jail?
This is a commercial. Could you shut up, please, for a second? Anyway, no, they will talk to you about your honoree in your event. Gather all the necessary information and put together a roast, just like the comedy roasts of the celebrities on television. It sounds like a great concept, and it's a lot of fun. So you can go on our website, www.thedocandamyshow.com. Go to the second page. You can get in touch with us. We'll get in touch with them. Or you can call them at 856-571-3939. Find out more about doing a roast for one of these special individuals in your life and the milestone that's happening for them. So we want you to take advantage of that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, the Out of Nowhere Comedy Tour. Lots of talented folks at work there. Now, you had some other things.
I have a story I want to tell.
Please.
And I hope everyone thinks this is as cute as I think it is. So
Doubt it.
I'm watching. No, this happened a couple months ago, and me and the boys and Doc still joke about it. But so I'm watching my nephew Landon, and at the time,
hi Landon, if you're listening.
Hey Landman.
Yeah, he's always dialing into the radio.
Oh yeah.
Talking on the CB.
Exactly. So we're sitting at lunch and eating lunch, and he says, I don't feel like whatever he said. I don't feel like eating, or I'm tired or something like that. And I'm like,
please untie the knots.
No, I don't feel like eating or something. I'm like, I'm with you, buddy. I don't feel like doing a lot of things all day long, but sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. We're in the same boat. So he looks at me, he pauses for a minute, looks at me and goes, Mimi, we're not in the same boat. We're not in a boat at all. And he looked at me like, are you insane?
Wacko.
What are you talking about? There's not a boat here. Like, what is she talking about? So obviously I said, Lan, I said, I didn't mean that we're actually in a boat. I said, it's a figure of speech. It's something that you say that doesn't exactly mean what you just said. It's a figure of speech. He's like, then he looks at me and goes, I'm not a fig on a beach. And it never gets old.
I can see medication waiting to happen. Well,
We'll just walk around the house and I'll be like, just randomly like, I'm not a fig on a beach.
he's going to bite you on the leg.
I swear to God, I think he thought I was nuts. I put him down for his nap and he probably had nightmares. Like, she's talking about boats and figs. Like, what is she talking about? Like,
Mama, this chick's on acid.
he was looking at me like I was crazy. I'm not a fig on a beach.
I do that a lot. I can totally identify. But parents say
funny.
Parents say crazy things to kids.
Yeah, and you don't realize.
Yeah, and I hear myself saying the same things that made no sense when my parents said them. My problem was as a child that I always had a comeback. That was my problem.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I was something of a precocious youth, and I always thought, what I had to say in response was kind of an icebreaker. It's kind of release attention, and it pretty much just got me, knocked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had like a part-time job picking myself up off the floor. Like my mom would say, like, who do you think you are? She would just get frustrated. I'm like, I don't have any ID. I'm 5. Wait a minute. Or they'd say, my dad would say, keep your nose clean. Like, what does that mean? Like, there's no greater humiliation than to have your college application rejected with that big booger stamp? It's crazy. Or my mom would say, how many times do I have to tell you? And I thought it would be great to say, well, if you stop now, we'll never know. That's the last thing I remember. Basically.
Your mom probably laughed at that, though.
Well, yeah, she was a good sport.
If your dad was around, it would have been a different story. But I'm sure your mom probably laughed at that one. So.
Yes, we have a caller.
Yeah, we do have someone on.
The phone does work.
Are they happy or mad?
Hello, this is Doc and Amy. Who do we got here? Can you hear me? It's
Hello.
hello. Just say it's one small step for man. We got some static.
Can you hear me? My telephone is going awry, I think.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Is this Louie?
Yes.
Oh, Louie.
Hey, Louie, how you doing?
I don't know. Now, listen, I was listening, and you asked a question, and I'll answer anything for a dinner.
So we're going to play your song and be nice, and you're going to
disappoint you. But,
No, that's okay. We always encourage folks, and it's lovely talking to you again. So you're going to answer our trivia question? Is that the case?
Yes. Would you like to ask the question, and then I'll supply?
I certainly
think I have a answer to the tail end of it too, the bonus portion too.
Oh. I see. Well, the bonus portion is worth nothing, but
Thanks.
no dessert. It would be worth dessert. Actually, the question is basically it was, when was the profile of Lincoln first featured on the penny? What year? And your answer?
I believe it was 1909.
You are correct. Ding, 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 ding. No more calls. We have a winner.
Wow.
That's right. It was the 100th anniversary of his birth, and there was the engraver who actually designed that had certain initials that year, and if you had that year,
it was Victor D. Brenner, right?
VDB, the 1909 VDB penny is worth like about $3,000 right now, as I believe, as I remember. I think it's in that neck of the woods. You are correct on that as well. So,
wow.
Louis, our friend Louis here, is a genius. We have okay. So thanks, Louis. So we're going to be sending you a gift card so that you can have a little dinner on the Doc and Amy show.
That's terrific. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. And,
well, we appreciated listening to your song.
I guess this is my second or third time listening, and I just scan around the dial, just a scanner, and pick up your program.
And there we were, right there.
And then it broke, and I was stuck on this station.
I thought for a moment I was listening to WOR, back in the 60s and 70s,
Oh, really?
Used to have a lot of these types of shows on.
No, well, this type of show is paid through the month, so we can be here until May. No, but
After that, we don't know.
we really enjoyed the
Your song. It
vocal
was
selection
awesome.
all the way. That was now. Was I correct in remembering that you started singing when you were 79? Is that correct?
Are you asking me because I'm sort of losing you a little bit?
I am. Amy's not quite 79 yet. I was directing that at you.
29.
You started singing late in the game, and I think you told me you were 79. Is that true?
No, I'm.
You're 79 now.
I'm not that guy you're referring to.
Oh,
I'm
I thought
somebody
I
else.
said, "Is this Louis?" You said, "Okay, who are we talking to?"
No, this is not Louis.
Oh, this is. Oh, okay. So this is a different Louis. This is not Louis V, the singer Louis V.
This is the most professional show on the radio, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
my God. No, well, we just got
please
confused.
introduce yourself. I thought you said you were Louis. And your name is
Frank.
Frank.
Okay, well, okay, so that's who Louis was singing. Okay, Mr. Sinatra, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
The highest compliment I was ever paid. even though I can't sing my way out of anything.
That's okay.
I can't sing my way out of a Volkswagen.
I am one of those folks that have realized something about singing, about public vocalists. Especially,
so do I. I've got a million records and CDs over here.
Yeah, well, I figured out that karaoke is Japanese for not those who can sing, but those who will sing, especially after a lot of booze. It's great having you call in. I want you to hang on so that John can get your information, and we will be, getting that prize out to you. So
thank you for calling. Call
absolutely,
I wish
please.
you the best.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the show.
I'll tune in again.
Yeah, please tell
Thank
your
you.
friends and talk to John here. He will get some information from you, and we hope to talk to you again. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
Have
All
a
right.
good one.
Have
Thanks, Frank.
have a good night.
All right, you
too.
too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was
awesome. That was so cool.
That was Vinnie Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the confusion, Frank. That was I was sure that that was you. You sound you had that authoritative voice, so
Yeah.
that confused me.
He was
So
like,
we do
"Wait
have a
minute,
winner.
I'm not a singer.
Frank is our
I'm not
winner.
a fig on a beach."
So next week we'll have another trivia question, and there's
Yeah.
also that caption contest. It's there waiting to be won. We want to thank Frank for joining us. We want to
Yeah,
thank
it
all
was
of you for
awesome.
joining us. We always have great fun here at the Doc and Amy Show. There are some things we didn't get to cover today. We will catch up on those next week. And we want to say
We may have a guest next week.
we mayhem.
It is a comedian that Doc has worked with previously, and he is doing a fundraiser. So we're hoping he'll come on next week and talk with us
Yes,
a little
we-
bit and sit and hang out. And
Yes, he has a very important program that he's promoting, and they do a lot with foster children of all sorts, foster children in the normal realm, and foster children with special medical needs, foster families for young mothers and their children. It's a very, very worthy cause. I'm still catching up on getting all the details. They have a show coming up that we're going to be promoting. So hoping we can get him to join us to get that out there
and
to
he's
you.
very funny too.
He is. Anthony
He is really very
Aquaviva.
funny.
He's a friend of the show. We have worked together on stage. Amazing gentleman. And hopefully next week we can get him here to entertain you along with us. I mean, not that we entertain anybody, but he can
to
certainly
help
do it.
keep you awake
Yes.
during the show.
We're just here to set them up so they can knock them down. Basically, we get some guests on the show. We want to thank Silent John over there.
Yeah,
for,
Silent John.
Because if he turns, that's probably what it is. He forgot to turn his mic on. That's why they call him that.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you like the show, you can visit our webpage, which is www.thedocandamyshow.com.
The Doc and Amy Show. Yes,
We have our shows, our archive shows on there.
we do.
And you can also visit us on YouTube.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so our shows are on YouTube as well, but you can listen on our website, or if you want to tell your friends about the show. If you like it, please do so and tell them to visit our website. They can listen to any of the shows there.
And tell them that Vinny Louis.
Louis.
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
Louis V is going to be featured again. We're going to play another one of his cuts.
Yeah, I'm a big Louis V
I can tell that we're going to be talking to Frank again.
I think Frank's going to call again. I just have this feeling.
And Frank, tell your friends to give us a call.
Please, Frank.
And talk you up a little bit. And probably one of them, they're going to be wanting to go to dinner with you. That's what it's going to be. So please visit us on the web. Please, next week, be sure to call 227-1360 to get involved with this foolishness. We want to thank you again. We want to thank John for running the show over there.
Thanks,
and
John.
Controlling this mayhem. Please, every Sunday at 5 p.m., please join us for the Doc and Amy Show. And next week, we will be bringing you some guests. We'll be having lots of fun. So see you then.
Bye.